Look down. Not over there. Nope. Turn back. Right there. Sweet. Yes. Yes. You're looking at it. You found it. Right there. Right there. Is this a prank?
Why do children take so long to find things, especially when it's like right in front of their face? I'm Michelle, I'm a neuroscientist, and I teach parents about child and brain development. Now, it seems super easy for us as adults, but as usual, our brains are doing something very clever. Sometimes things just pop out. So if you've got a whole bunch of green and there's a bright red thing, it'll pop out to you, but it still takes longer for your kids to see that than it does for you. The more difficult search is when you've got lots of really similar things and you have to find one thing in that. So imagine if you're in a car park and you're trying to find your car. You actually need executive function and a lot of the things that are in the prefrontal cortex, which is still developing in children. So, in order to search for something, you have to have a kind of organizational strategy, which is what you need executive function for. But you also need working memory to remember where you've looked before and do that in a kind of systematic way. Otherwise, you end up just looking in the same places and forgetting to look in other places. And because kids don't have any of this stuff developed yet, they just take longer to find stuff. Here's an example. So if you have to find the red square in this, you will probably start to look from left to right in an organized way, and that's because you can read. So as children get to about the age of 6 or 7, they start to search in a more organized way. So their search gets a little bit better than when they're very young. But when they're very young, it can take up to 3 times longer for them to search for something simple than it does for a slightly older child or an adult.